Y'all don't shut up, y'all good. Hello everyone, y'all good.
By you said be careful, by I do see you awaken to 26. Yep, your summoning ritual successful went through. Your female ghoul is a cryptic zombie, and then her sibling sisters. Hers like 12, 12 sibling sisters, near 14. Yep, very powerful. And then one of the Chinese female ghoul spirits, challenged you. Yep, hovers to Thailand and shouts your name Va. And then, yep, your female ghoul from Wisconsin, yep, takes off to Thailand and appears in Thailand's vaporizer about 2 days.
I have 2 days fight for Pie's cryptic female ghoul.
Hers a full ghoul.
Yeah, hers a full ghoul spirit. Yeah, hers deadlier.
Yeah, hers deadlier. Hers a Caucasian ghoul spirit owned by Va.
Yeah, owned by Pais and Va, y'all good.
And by using your surname Paz, after your female white ghoul defeated her, her returns to China takes her 3 years to paste back together. And then by using right when hers pasting back together, her remembered you didn't lie to her. Yep, your Caucasian female ghoul is on Vanga called. Yep, Hmong Shaman King. Pie, you're the top. Your red mask. 9 of diamonds, you didn't die. 2 of your rakes are well known by deadly. They murdered off 2 silver masks. And then a white Mongolian mistress.
Yeah, y'all good. White mask, y'all good.
And the Paisan, those are only 3 of hearts and 4 of hearts. Yep, y'all good. And them are weak.
Yeah, them are weak. Finally,
Yep, the king go up by. And
Blows, yeah, allows nothing.
Y'all good. If you call Doshi Long that male rake that you own, Pi, he is still 4 trillion miles per hour. Yeah, he's still there in Thailand. Left arm longer and a right arm shorter like you, Pi. But if you call him Pi, he has another Vang rake brother, the Caucasian version that appears too. Because you need to talk to him.
Yeah, you need to talk to him.
And he dressed in traditional Hmong clothing, but never summon him in Kairin.
Pi, I never summon him in Kylene, and right afterwards,
biggest fight, Pi. He appears because he knows you're Hmong, Pi. Biggest fight, you call him Doshi Long, he is actually Doong.
yeah, he's Doong.
Yep, he's a legendary Doong who is Kairin. And then that fucker is still there. Yep, Nian Doong. Nian Doong. But told you to Halin the Shiko Doong is
Pi, and Doong is Pi.
Yeah, that's true. That's why Nian Doshi Long.
Yeah, he's Doshi Long.
Doong is Pi because Pi knows Chinese pussy. That fucker cried when he figured that meaning is her vagina tone.
Yeah, that's true.
And Doshi Ong, Doong is Pi and Doshi Long is him because it means to put on tones. And he is the first Kairin immortal who is part Hmong, Pi. He put it on and he didn't tell you, Pi. He passed away 1700s.
Yeah, 1700s.
Yeah, he passed away. He was very fast. And he was a very fast part Hmong immortal. He didn't die, Pi. He was murdered by a Malay.
Yeah, Malay.
Yep, he was murdered by a Malaysian immortal. Yep, Pi, when you're up, you're immune to them. But don't worry, Pi. Them there. I'm a whale demon waiting in Chicago for you. Yep, you're there. You'll get gutted by me. Yep, Pi, you should is my son.
Yeah, well, that's true.
And if you think you're stronger, good, just hang chat to the to danger law, yeah. Nhỏ tổ cho lake superior to drop the Pi had to do cutting ya thing to that and Pais and you'll get there in time. And Pi, you went to the Atlantic to loot your Cobra demon. Yes, that thing is still there. You looted the female version, Pi, but the female version ate in a female hawk Hmong woman. And Pi, right then you heard her voice. And those are the darker Burmese versions.
Yeah, that's true. And Pi, very graphic. Right after you captured it, it's still there. They're almost 50,000 years old to 2024. Yeah, that's true. Their group is about 49. About 49,000 years old, y'all good.
And Pi, you should be careful, Pi. I see you went and you looted a female, yep, Cobra demon. And then it's about 14 trillion miles per hour. You converted it over, Pi, to a spirit into fumes and elixir. And the Pi, when you upgrade it, yeah, it does move at your level 13 speed. It is very graphic, yeah, but you own it.
Yeah, you own it, Pi.
It obeys you, it remembers everything, but never tell it is a fume.
Yeah, it's a fume elixir.
Yeah, that's true. It is no longer in the physical flesh, Pi.
Y'all good.
When you put it into the physical flesh, it looks real, but it is synthetic, upgradable, and it's a spirit.
Yeah, it's a spirit.
Pi converted it from a demon to a spirit. Yeah, y'all good. Because demon form is too deadly.
Yeah, it's too deadly. And Pi said, when you did it, don't tell that Pi it obeys you. But every time you summon it, be careful, Pi. Don't let it go into the areas where it cut off its tail, pie.
Yep, that's true. Because then it knows that its skin isn't real anymore, and then it tries to bite you.
Yeah, it tries to bite you, pie.
Yep. And then you possess it, and then obeys you. But 2 hours of you possessing it and not know, pie. And then you charm it with another female ghoul who summons a viper, and then it charms it.
Yeah, it charms it, and pie. You talented, but that 50,000-year-old group, you left messages for other god nations, and they kept talking to those things. They kept getting swallowed by those things.
Yeah, those things consume real humans. And bites it right afterwards, graphic. Because they know never talk to Hmong because they'll catch you.
Yeah, they'll catch you.
Yep, those wild cobras will catch you. And bites you. The most evil is you. You left that kind of trap in the Atlantic Ocean. And the 50 of them, them showed up in the East Coast only to get looted by your octopus demon. That's true. And then right afterwards, you own a few, but it's very graphic, because I know you'd converted one that was wild that wouldn't leave your skin alone, and her kept fucking trying to possess you, and then yet you went there to the Atlantic Ocean, and then you converted her. Yep, the fumes and light swallowed her up, but it took about 12 days, Fly around, yeah, fly around. Your male rake is about 400 trillion miles per hour. He's flying around protecting you, and the devices are about 80 times that hit,
400 trillion times 80.
and you didn't die. It bites it. You withstand, but fucking graphic for those fucking fools, because he said you deleted 2 of those fucking angels from Malay, and then idiot Tibetan who challenged you, and you deleted him right there in Lao. Yep, he appears from China, yep, he hovers up. He moves faster than light, but his speed wasn't faster than
Yeah, Yaka.
Van Mong is still faster. And the idiot didn't believe Paisa. When you were all up, you murdered 20,000 people in Wisconsin, 200,000 people near the East Coast, and then they figure, yeah, Mon King didn't love you,
Yaka. And you didn't see Paisa in this Mon King?
yeah, y'all good. You didn't even say that name isn't full of it.
Yeah, Pai's name is not full of it.
Yeah, Brad Mass, the coldest Paisa until yeah, what saying? I told Doc, what's up, Pai? He's been murdered. Right when you murdered him, right there in Florida, his fucking wife is known as the biggest fraud. All their masks are cut and shredded. Yep, shredded in half, accurate. That's the peaceful way of ending your bootleg sorcery, woman, or viable murder off your offsprings and your husband and minors. That's the most fireful. Pai did that to a Mongolian woman. Yep, they trapped Pai in Thailand for a few days. Pai took 3 days and hovered to China and murdered her there. Yep, faster than a real woman. Her didn't even see it was the same person.
Yeah, same person.
In the video that did it to you. You're so stupid, Mongolian woman. You thought you were so safe with your white mask. You didn't even see Pai. You gutted her and about 4,000 people in broad daylight. And then her husband figured it out. Her's a sex occult mistress. Her's fucking immortal kings that gain superpowers and black magic. And her failed.
Yeah, her failed.
Paisan didn't want her to see Paisan that way. And Pai, you were there with your copper mask, and then the zigzag mask from Thailand. That's true. Yeah, the Chinese mistresses were there. And then I saw your Hmong Mongolian, your Hmong Mongolian one pass. You Mahaka one is hot.
Yeah, her is hot.
Her is also there. Her was fluent in Chinese and her warned the Mongolian one. You do that to Pai, then Pai will murder you. If you didn't stun Pai would have let you live.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was very graphic, but he said most idiotic is them.
Yeah, it's them.
2 hours of negotiating with his wild, white mass Mongolian mistress Pai. Her then releases you from the spell, and then you're flying around. 2 hours, and then your wife, and those things are charming you. And then 3 days, Pai, you shouted, you check your third eye, and you hover there, and you gutted her in China.
And Pai gutted her in mainland China, that's true.
And Pai said you murdered about 4,000 people in broad daylight, faster than light, and then her brain learned that Mon King didn't like you. You're not supposed to be fucking Mon King.
That's true.
And Bison, they summoned you in an ill fashion manner.
Yeah, that's true.
And they didn't offer Pai anything, so Pai gutted them. Good job, Bison. They didn't give you any gifts.
That's true.
And so Pai gutted them. Pai murdered them. 2 hours later, Pai, now her brain's turning on that her whole bloodline is banned from Balinese out of the heaven, 5-headed cobra dragon space country.
That's true.
The Vietnamese ones are overpowered by Va.
Yeah, Va gutted them.
Bison gutted them. Same thing with the Thai. They didn't even dare tie you or equivalent.
That's true.
And the Bison, when you gutted them, you came back down to Earth, in Perma, and you played around. And that's when her dared fuck with you, Pai. or fuck with you, you kicked her ass right there in Taiwan, and you told her that her grandma is probably still down there, yeah, during this timeline. Her's about 600, 500 years old, yeah, pretty much. And I see her passed away at 12,000. You have her didn't get back into your family. Her dies in 12,000.
Yeah, her dies in 12,000 US calendar. Yeah, that's true.
Her passed away. Yep, you have an ancient immortal grandma, a granny that passed away.
Yeah, Pi didn't want her.
Yep, I didn't want her. And by using when you're there, you charm her, and then you told her your son's gonna go back and forth. Yep, her wants to survive. Yep, hide underground. Yep, 800 million miles underground. There's no god that will chase you down there.
Yeah, that's true.
And 20 minutes later, her laugh with you by her knew it. You have homes in heavens. You have several space countries, and you didn't care, Pi. You have saucer. You go back and forth as you will, Pi, as you like, Pi. That's true. And Pi, you said when you're there, most graphic scene in Florida, the ram laughed with you, and then you nodded, Pi. And then Pi in Spain, he threw away his humans.
Yeah, he threw away his human immortals.
And then Pi went to see the horned grandpa, the grandpa figurehead. And then Pi, you saw your horned grandpa right there in Spain. He smashed the white saucer and he wrote, Pi will be stuck on Earth too for a few hours and then a few out years, yeah. And then you're talking, learning from him. And he is deadly.
Yeah, he's a deadly.
Yeah, he's a deadly horned demon. And then Pi, you kept he, but right when you're done keeping him, Pi, converting over to your group of family, his old keeper is not nice.
Yeah, that's true. And then you took the Spanish devices.
Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, you converted it, saved it forever.
He asked me to.
And it's very graphic, but you said, yeah, you're so happy. He and you live in five-headed Cobra Dragon Space Country.
Yeah, that's true.
And the Pi, he still works for you, but 2 hours of fucking negotiating with his old keeper, they release.
He always 100% is due.
His old keeper is a blonde Spanish immortal.
Yeah, that's true.
And Baizet, when you gain him, you gain more power, but be careful, Pi. He is part of the ram that once saved the Jap, but those have paved the way, and then you and Grandpa have corrected everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And you put it into categories and areas and degrees and law, and then you won, Pi.
Yeah, that's true.
And Paisa, when you're established on that, be careful, Pi. Your horn demon is one of those ram types,
Yeah, from Spain.
and then the other one, Pi, is a wild ram type from Finland.
Yeah, Finland.
Yeah, and it's very graphic. And Pi, you said hinted me from Finland, Pi. You saved Pi.
Yeah, that's true.
And Pi, you took the one that wanted Pi the most, that smashed out and said no. We can't go with white, like Caucasian white people who are broke up there.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we know the future. Pi's a real legit god. And Pi, you said, when you're flying back and forth onto the planet to loot other old devices and scavenge the junkyards of the planet Earth, Pi, you figure, what the fuck is that female hiding in the ocean? Another horn demon, Pi. They're brand new.
Yeah, they're brand new, Pi.
Yep, yo, good. No, we haven't seen that pass.
Yeah, first time scenario.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll let the Malaysians, play with you. Yeah, y'all good. And Pi, right afterwards, I see the Malay. You scared them straight, Pi. They didn't fuck with you. But the Singaporean immortals are still back and forth.
Yeah, that's true. The Taiwanese ones,
Yep, that's true. And right afterwards, Pi, when you booted the Malaysians, Pi, I see only 3 are allowed back on Earth, and you won, Pi. And then 2 Burmese types, you murdered 1, and then you and her are coming back down, and then 2 other idiots are fleeing and trying to figure, yeah, stay up there, don't come back down.
Yeah, don't come back down.
Lots of negotiating.
Yeah, y'all good.
And then Pi, when you're there, you, Pi, you own Asia, Prince of Asia, Ba, you won,
Yeah, you won, Pi.
3 idiots didn't believe you. Up there, when you're done setting them straight, they didn't believe you. Grandma Hawk and Pi showed up, and Grandma Hawk's symbol 600,000 years old, and then it overrides all the fucking other bullshit human royalty.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's when her face is shit face right there in Malaysia.
That's true.
We don't give a fuck what you think, woman. Vietnamese, and Tino that fucker, he's only a 5 head, but he's 460,000 years old. Hawk, royalty. Pi 600,000. Pi didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, Pi didn't give a fuck what them thought.
What them think, and Pi using what they're doing. Pi overrided them.
That's true. And Pi, when you're done doing that, the fucking shit didn't believe you. Her's got it right there in her saucer, and her husband, no, return home, because Pi's gonna lay down some laws when Pi get to the 5-headed Cobra Dragon space station you live and dwell in.
Yeah, that's true. And right when you're there, Pi, graphic scene, he knew it. Yeah, those motherfuckers are stowaway. And then you check their vagina if it's any good. You kept them as refugee. If they weren't bad, they were any good, hazardous to you, pie. You go to them.
Yeah, you murdered them.
Two of those couples you kept, and then you murdered off a bunch of Hawkeye.
Yeah, a bunch of Haka immortals.
And then you're looking for the Tibetan one. The Tibetan bitch is there, and then her answer trophy, and then you nodded pie. And then yep, right afterwards you wrote refugee for her too, because her's innocent.
Yeah, her's innocent.
The stupid motherfucking Haka is the one that pie wowed you the most. Grandpa was caught right there in Lao, and then he was also able to go back up there, and then yeah, pie nodded.
Yeah, Pi nodded.
Those are innocent light skinned immortals. They're brand new.
Yeah, they're brand new. Yeah, Pi didn't fuck with those yet.
And kid in Thailand, Pie's looking for that Chindu motherfucker. Yeah, y'all could. That motherfucker took off in the 1400s. And Pie's, when you're up there, you got a Chindu gods right there in the open, and you shouted, "Fuck off," because me is the Dragonborn Emperor. And if you don't fuck off, me will make certain you're deleted up there.
Yeah, that's true.
2 hours later, he didn't believe you, Pie. You and four other Dragon God Emperors came, and then the Hawks, Royal Hawks came, and then, yep, you got it then.
Yeah, 100% yes we do.
Because technically, you're not allowed to live with Pie's Dragon Nation up there.
Yeah. And then I don't care who brought you up there, woman. Y'all could, because Pi said no, and then you dies.
Yeah, that's true. Balaam, that's as basic as basic, that's true. And that's why Pi, her brain turned on in China. The lamb demon that served her brought her right back down to Thailand and apologized.
Pi, yeah, that's true. Righteous lamb demon, yes, right on, y'all could. You don't have anything but a lamb demon from Romania, woman.
Yeah. And Paisan already knows, woman, when her was summoned to
Yeah, y'all could.
Kapag paise auto day dark on the amblanza. The law was nothing.
Yeah, Lao is nothing. I see your fucking Lao alphabet is nothing but 12,000-year-old Greek alphabet. And you was never allowed to boot into Brahman, a god, and Brahman, a light element, Yaku. If you do that, your brain will burst every 3 days. You have to pace back together and then fly. And you only get things done within 2 hours, 2 hours to yourself. That's true. And her dies, Pi. Her didn't believe you. The Lao has been cursed by Va. Va is a 5-headed king cobra.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You didn't believe Paisan. You look back, Pai even fits a 3-head cobra. Yeah, that's true. That's why they make fun of you, woman. What Almond and those motherfuckers did was, clone the spinal cord of your ancient grandpa's DNA, and they also pointed your DNA into the right-hand stone by the oval-shaped stone, and Pi gutted them.
Yeah, Pi gutted them.
And Pi, once you're up, you alter your blood vessel DNA, and you escape the stone decryptor.
Yeah, that's true.
Because that decrypting old stone allows them to steal genetic code and allows the human god to upgrade, but that is too old.
Yeah, that elixir is too old.
It's been obsolete. And Pi, you don't use it anymore. And right after you're done, Pi, most graphic scene, you gutted the Middle Eastern gods who printed your spinal cord DNA into an oval-shaped stone. And when you're done gutting him, Pi, he is a well-known fraud, Pi Yaku. He is murdered by you and 8 other immortals, Pi. And when you're done gutting him in the Middle East, he learned manners that Pi is looking for your dad. As soon as your dad appears, your dad head gets cut off by Va Yaku. And woman, Pi's not afraid of you. Pi fought off that African lizard. Yep, the sun god lizard with the kitchen knives.
Yeah, the small kitchen knives.
Real. Pi murdered off one of those in 7 days on Earth in the future. That's true. Pi summoned one of those. And by brute ritual of shouting its name, and the Paisan African released it, and you gutted it in 7 days. And that's why Pi, they fear you.
Yeah, they fear you.
You is the legendary Valmon god, yeah, Yoko, the left sword blue, the right sword white sword, Buster sword, and they make fun of you, Pi. You have 2 swords that glow 2 different colors. And Pi, you said they didn't dare. They know you gutted the double wanded wielded. That's true, yeah, that's true. I didn't like you up there, Yoko. Why is you playing in any of my Asian country? Yep, Yoko, that's true. And Pi said, when you ended them, they knew immediately you meant it.
That's true.
And that's why Pi was making fun of you. Where are you going to go? Pi has family from Afghanistan.
Yeah, that's true.
They're the only ones that Pi allow to play in one of Pi's old Balinese sectors, because there's a bunch of almond soloways and Pi gutted a few. And then those bobcats are still there. And then after your Afghanistan family comes back down, Pi, they fly there, they live there, and they dwell there too. But they gutted the bootleg Afghanistan, who was the other version that Pi gutted.
That's true.
And the Paise graphic scene, because you have Spanish family.
Yeah, that's true.
and they don't tell you that they are allowed there because of Pais.
Yeah, that's true.
Pais is a royal symbol.
Woman, Yaku. That's why they're stupid.
Yeah, that's why they're stupid. Pi. They didn't believe you. Right when Pais, right when your family went there, they neutered the almond bobcats, and then they converted the DNA, and then yep, it is different from almond.
Yeah, it is different from almond.
Even then, yep, if I catch almond, Paul gut him.
Yeah, Paul got him.
Yep, yeah, and Pais. 500,000 years later, her is terrified that you even know that you get that sector back, and her didn't want to tell you that her Chinese people are cursed, and they didn't see that that sector belonged to one of Paisan's Balinese grandmothers.
Yeah, that's true.
And Paisa, when you're done gutting up the fucking stupid weak Malay, you inform the grandparent hawks and they rebuild, and then those ones are captured and gutted by the real human royalties.
Yeah, that's true.
Because those pretend things, they're not allowed up there, woman.
Yeah, as soon as Pai sends up, they just point to their daughter.
Yeah, they point to their human daughter, and they say, one of our daughters will wed Pi, so it makes sense that we keep you alive, but you not his nation or his friends, then you must die.
Yeah, you must die.
That's what happened to them. 20 trillion years later, by her brain filled up with a lot of pus, and then her came down and her made fun of you by here's a lamb,
Here's a lamb, good.
and the pies. And when you capture the Chinese tiger dragons, the vipers, you have two female, who can transform to Chinese women, and then when they transform to Chinese women, there's scales in their brain tissue, and you kept they for breeding rights by those are wild vipers from China and pies. And when you capture two, you reveal they breed powerful son.
Yeah, they breed powerful son.
And those are not liars because they're part animal.
Yeah, they're part animal demons.
And those are not full of it. But you said they live forever. But right afterwards, graphic scene for Lala.
Yeah, y'all could.
He is a fool. Yeah, he's a fool. By his own viper woman transformed to human and then laughed. And then Pies, when you're not looking, yeah, her gutted it and lured it away and gutted it. And then told it because you pushed Grandma. Grandma's a broke demon woman.
Y'all could.
Grandma cannot provide for you, okay? Because God Va didn't want you.
Y'all could, that's true.
And then her kills off her whatever fiance, and then her hides.
Yeah, her hides underground.
That's true. And the right afterwards by is very graphic for a fucking dumbass that didn't believe you. 2 hours later, her see that's the same grandmother that transformed to human and transformed back to a viper and horns of a reindeer.
That's true.
It is very graphic. But you say 2 hours later, it's not a reindeer pie. Yep. It's an ox. It's not an ox. It's a sheep. Yeah, it's a sheep. And then it's a lamb. It's a lamb pie. And then 2 hours later, the woman is rejected, and then pie you one pie. The white male didn't understand why you gutted those things too when they didn't listen to you.
Yeah, because they're not my people.
Yeah, they're not my people. Whenever I don't want them, yeah, I can get them.
Y'all could, I can get them. And you're nothing, female.
Yeah, you're nothing, female. You didn't see Pi. Pi was fighting the royal hawks from Thailand. Yeah, the royal hawks that look like the hawks in the Pre-Con Temple, the Cambodian temple. Those motherfuckers. Pi fought one of those. He struck Pi's chest area 8 times. Yeah, he's a 27.
Yeah, he's a 27.
Yeah, that's true. Pi was only in level 50.
Yeah, Pi was in level 50 cellular skin DNA.
And right afterwards, Pi survived. But 2 hours later, her brain turned on that Pi is not generic. Pi knows when to come and get you.
Yeah.
And that's why Pi said he lies to you, Pi, because he knows afterwards he didn't dare because he'll pass away. He gutted his human son.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, that's normal for Royal Hawks. When they're done playing with their weaker human children, yeah, they gut them.
Yeah, that's true.
And Pai's and right afterwards, you hover it out of there. And then, yeah, you're not Thai. That's why you're not cursed by.
Yeah, that's true.
The buffoon didn't believe you, Pi. He looked and his own Thai goddess brought him right back to the grandpa. And then, the grandpa hawk gutted them. And it is pure animal.
Yeah, it is pure animal. His hands look like humans, but head of an animal, it's an animal.
Yeah, it's an animal. And 28 days later, Pai said, I told Luan Yachinya by Southern China, Tong Chai gonna, because right afterwards they saw you, Pai. You appeared and you gutted one of those Chinese tiger dragons from right there in China, and then you left with the Royal Hawks from Thailand.
That's true. Because you're not allowed to stay up there anymore, because Paisan caught you doing something wrong and error.
Yeah, that's true. And all the human royal gods didn't like you, and
Pai's right there, yeah.
And right afterwards, that demon's kicked out of heaven, and a bunch of those fuckers are weeping right there in China. Two idiots committed suicide, Pais, and when they saw you fly around, two of those woman types appeared and Pai nodded, and Pai kept
they righteous.
yep, they fair demons. Pai kept because they have powerful DNA, Yaku. And they not lie to Pai. They're about 27, yeah, about 28.
Yeah, 28.
And the Pai said right afterwards, go ball Pai, come on boost them. When you boost them, they're near 13,
Yeah, 13.
they're fast.
Yeah, they're fast, Pi.
And it was very graphic for a lord that didn't believe you, Pai. Yep,
Him passed away, yep.
Law was a liar. Yep, near Law immortal. The Paul got you right there in Australia. Yep, you'll die in Australia. Got you in Ecuador, by Florida. Pa mo ko here. Same thing. Pa nyo pa Jay pa Arkansas, Oklahoma. Pa isa kom just I told you pa to pa mo to so ya mo jing. E ba isa. Nian sai tu bo de ge tu de te. Tu mong chi lu ni yam blo lia se ni mo la to ta la. This going yo pa. Got so tu share mi tu la. 嗰時一皮啲啊，嗰落個多蛋菜所攞你班水啊，哋跟住我喺度是靚嘅，你個原來同咁咪幫你蒙水喺，個佢原來就幫你蒙得都怕冇保障你哋，
听下多大了？
聽下我手不路子呀，
手不露色，们才有拖着不了。
一幫白你呢，拍咗多都是拍得住種產官就發大到怕乜債咧，
怕乜債啦？
聽下，又拍要還拍呀。ตัวหมดเดย์นั่นนี่เฉพาะแต่ก็รู้ชย้อนยังเลยจะเจ้าเฮียก็ไม่ตัวยาโลดานะแต่ไปฉันตัวยาลาไปเฮียไอ้ยาโลดาเนี่ยนั่งรีเราเฮีย都是ไปจุดก็มึงย้อนแต่เฮียนะนึกตัวก็เลย都是ไอ้ท้อโลดานั่นที่จะปุ๊บมานึงจู่นึกหายนึกอภัยนึกว่านึงเตาเฮียนึกว่านึงเตา跟着这头能给老乡，你老伢子伢，我晒得吃得没有老大都没有，都爱走了那种些。nó một sai cho em Balinese là hay đó có mi đó có tụ quật sai cho lại bỏ cho đó chỉ có chỉ vào lại là có chỉ tua đó chỉ tao Malay đó có muốn tụ phát tay đầu đó có tua tụ ít tụ phát tay tua là tao lên sai cái
对呀，把这么多，
hai lũ nhỏ thô nó tua thô nó đó chỉ họ xin đầu xin tua xin bùa nè phải thêm một tua bao giờ kia because he's not a war type pai got it
him, yeah, Pi murdered him.
pai took the blue fingers shoved it right through his chest to the spinal cord and it took only 3 hours and then passed away.
That's true.
That is the most poisonous ray in the Milky Way.
That's true.
That's why Pi made fun of you. Pi is not hooked up like how you think, woman. It's not genetic.
Yeah, it's not genetic.
It's an ultra rare, yep, remix. And woman, it is not genetic because that is too deadly.
Yeah, it's too deadly.
And then you'll figure why it's not genetic. Because when the other nation tried to rob Pi, you'll see his emperor, the right eye glows blue. And that's when Pi ended him.
Yeah, that's true.
Holy shit, he is well retarded, he's well retarded. E país opo tradition como tu fotai pe tai te to your knowledge yum tu shane because he was a poor fucking human god with no working alphabet. So he was an illiterate.
He was an illiterate.
He thought he was gonna decrypt Pi's fucking spinal cord and decrypt Pi's blue hands. 200 trillion years later, Pi ended him, and the head is brought back down by Pi and the Royal Hawks, and they pointed to it and they wrote, "No more illiterate yet. If you don't own the magical devices, the metal devices, the brain on it, do not use."
Yeah, do not use.
That's true. And right afterwards, Pi said, "Well, you did that to them." Them cried in terror for 4 more million years. Their own grandma Hawk from other old royalties that visited them and spat and said, "Don't dare challenge Valpais."
Yeah, that's true.
Paisan getting the Dead Sea Scroll, Emerald's old alphabet, and that is way better than the Ethiopian antenna.
That's true.
And that's why you defeated Malay. Malay has a copy of the eighth antenna.
Yeah, the eighth antenna.
You know, the metal antenna right there on Earth. Yeah, with the circle balls. Yeah, they have that copy, but that copy isn't as powerful as what Pi took. That destroyed the golden games.
That's true. And Pi, when you proved it 4 hours later, he knew it. You owned all the European technologies.
Yeah, that's true. Pi, you converted it over, and then you saved the dish on Mars, behind the sun, and yep, the Atlantic Ocean, and then it's all in your DNA. And then Pi, you put it up there, you beam from up there, and all the lucky white gods they can still use it.
Yeah, they can still use it through their brain elixir. Yeah, their brain elixir, their brain light encryption.
Yep, elemental encryption. That's true. And the fucking shit that didn't listen to you, Pi. Hurt committed suicide 2 hours later. Yep, there. I bust was over night to bust one maybe yeah. Basically royalty go yawn. And right afterwards, pie, you did right because you done right because you're royalty, pie, and African Sun God gets none.
Yeah, that's 100% true.
Yeah, that's true. And right afterwards, by graphic scene, you and a fucking Balinese thought pie was funny. He came up to you and he didn't dare. He left immediately because he noticed you turn on your left hand blue, and then he left.
Yeah, he left.
Because he knew he dared. Paul put that right through him. It doesn't matter what kind of level God you is, you'll die.
Yeah, you'll die.
The Warhawk struck Pi 8 times, but Paisan didn't dare put the blue hand right through his chest because one time, and then that hawk god dies.
That's true.
That's why he ran. Yeah, he ran far away from Paisan. He knew Pi could have thrust Pai's fingers right through his chest, and him would have died.
Yeah, he would have died. That's true.
Yep, that's true. That's why Pi told you. Pi's being nice and friendly, pretty much. Pi's coexisting, y'all good. And Pi's like, Unjay, go, y'all, this is way too long, huh? Nutani, but Cantonese, Nujibot. His own mom brought him back down. And Pi got him in Thailand.
100% yes, we do. That's true. Yeah, y'all could. Where are you going to go to? Yeah, Pi has Ram, demons, and European families, even an Afghanistan family. Pi has a fucking weird Israeli type too.
Yeah, that's true. And they're not talked about.
Yeah, they're not talked about. And kid, it's not fun to go to Israel.
Yeah, it's not fun to go to Israel. Israel is not a fun place, woman. You go to Israel, there's an old light ray that hits you. If the white woman curses you lose your God cellular DNA, and then you have to down morph into human, and then up and you'll never get back your real speed of God level.
That's true.
And Pi is it. The most idiotic is that fucking shit that didn't believe Pi. That's why Pi didn't dare go to Israel. Pi even knew. Yep. The only place to barter was Afghanistan.
That's true.
And then Pi cut the cutthroat Iran gods, who are pirates. And 29 minutes ago, Pi, her brain didn't believe you that Iranian mummy has a bunch of weird pirate people that can come back and forth. And Pi, you got them when you spot them.
That's true.
The fucking idiot is a fucking lore. He's hiding in his car. He thinks he's safe. His Paisan when you murdered him. 2 hours later, this is it. Well, no,
that everywhere.
Yeah, got your mom short. You're not immune if you're not part Chinese or Chinese. You're not immune.
Yeah, you're not immune.
And Pi, you got them. And then 2 hours later, look, don't know what their leaders are all butchered. Yeah, butchered. And then they learned no more.
Yeah, no more because Hmong Dragon God didn't like you.
Yeah, Paisan didn't like you. Van Yua is a Meng god. Yeah, Van Yua is Meng. Van Yua passed away near 1800s.
Yeah, 1800s.
1780, about 1753.
Yeah, 53.
Van Yua Meng.
Yeah, Meng.
Yeah, it was a Meng. Van Yua was alive for about 1500, 1600, 1730.
Yeah, 1730.
Yep, Van Yua 这也是到 1730. Right about 1734. Yeah, 1734. Yeah, it was right around there. And then Pi, he has about 90 people that escape Earth. Yeah, that's true. 90 immortals that escape Earth from his family. And they're still up there. Yep, they're afraid of Pi too because they know Paul got you too.
Yeah, Paul got you too, woman.
And did you see Pi said, when he didn't see your symbol overpowers her more pathetic human emperor god, they flee.
Yeah, they flee.
And then their grandma brings them back. And then Pi got them. And then their grandma points to their daughter. Because they want Pi to breed with those, and Pi shook Pi's head, and then Pi flies around.
Yeah, that's true.
And the kid never figured that about dragon culture. Pi, 200 trillion years later, I told Shwadan, he's a Shwadan, you don't talk about my plan. And then right there, Pi, when you got off one of those Israeli sheep demons that stole away, Pi gutted him. Yep, the fucking Chinese came right back down. Yep, came right back down Earth. And then Pi showed up on Earth, and Pi gutted them.
Yeah, Pi gutted them.
And then Pi wrote, was it fun lying to Pi when you're living off of a sheep demon's UFO technology and brain mana?
Yeah, brain fluid magic, light magic, that's true.
And Pi said, right afterwards, I told Cat, he fled out of his fucking saucer. He was the same thing that Pi put Pi's finger through 4 days ahead of time.
Yeah, that's true.
And then you understand you have no more fucking space country, woman. Your whole fucking civilization, X'd out.
Yeah, X'd out, that's true.
Extinct,
yeah, extinct,
that's true.
Pi kept your Chinese mommy, who was part viper. Her has good vagina, Yaka, so Pi kept her. But Jew, Pi murdered Jew. And when you figured that out, that fucking shit wept for 8 million years, Pi, when he figured what he was talking about. It was true. What's up to share? What's up to share? Oh, way tough to get back up there.
Yeah, a lot of thieves who went up and back and forth, and they locked their UFO. None gave you anything until you awaken, and then you get back from your horn demons.
Oh, yeah, your European horn demons.
And then 50 of those fucking lying sheeps are gutted right there in Malaysia, and then one is you, Pi. And then you say,
Yeah, Pi save you.
that's true.
Hey, motherfucker, I don't care what you think, woman. Y'all good. You think you're so tough? You know how fast it took Pi to smash your fucking saucer?
About 4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes. 4 minutes faster than light woman. Yeah, Pi uses swords.
Yeah, y'all could. Her is baloney.
Yeah, her is baloney, Pi. Her think that you're not a war god. Her didn't say Pi's faster than a level 8 woman.
Yeah, level 8s are the Anudikis.
Yeah, the Anudikis.
Yup, I'll give the Anudiki rose petal, the 8-sided rose petal. Yep.
He is fireful of you. Yeah, you're faster than that one. That's true. That's why I got 12. That's why you want to die, because Paul got you.
Yeah, Paul got you. That's true. Yep, 100% that's true. He was the most idiotic until he looked at the legendary rose petal one, the 8-sided rose petal. That one is Anudiki.
Yeah, it's Anudiki. Yeah, it's a white hawk god.
Yep, that's true. He made it to Thai sector and legal residency, and they even murdered him. They took his technology, and Pi's faster than him.
Yeah, that's true.
And Pai said, when you're done gutting those fucking fake-ass war gods from Malaysia, 2 idiots committed suicide and admit, Pai, you're a real war god.
Yeah, that's true. Y'all good. Bây giờ là quên cái chùa đấy. Phải thứ tuổi dân tụi nè đã mà đứa tuổi thì gì tụi chơi ba nữ dọc gì trong lông mà tia hết họ cũng chỉ bé phải cái hay yom quá tụi đấy đã có người Balinese có một nữ tuổi ta chơi ai bỏ mà ngủ nữa cho tuổi
Paul gut the Balinese grandma and the Malay.
yeah Malay
Pai gutted the Malay couple.
yeah all the Malay couple nữa cho tuổi
Yep, 2 of the Malay royalties. They lost 2 couple. Yep, 2 couple royalties. That's true.
Paul got you. Yeah, Paul got you. That's how religious stupid people talk to me. Me'll gut them.
Yep, you'll gut them. And Pai said, he didn't even see Pai. They lost 50 trillion in 3 minutes.
Yeah, y'all could. Pi murdered 50 trillion fucking war gods that you call war gods when stupid 20s. Fucking Pi gutted 50 trillion in 3 minutes. Y'all could. Don't you think paintball is Pi wanna do that? Yeah, like do that.
Y'all could. And Pi, you cut and slice and dice right through faster than light. You hit about 50 trillion per second, about 3 minutes, and that's when her fucking grandmother cut off her head and brought it straight down to Thailand.
That's true, righteous. Make better but y'all, cause you're not a war god, bitch. You're fucking full of it 20, bitch. Pi's right. Yeah, yeah. Có giấy tôi nên ngột chùa rồi, Pi, y'all, I'm watching.